Time to sow the first early seed potatoes. It's 28th of February. The sun's shining, first time for a long time. Apparently we've had more rain this winter than we've had since the king was on the throne. Anyway, we've got a nice day today, so let's have a go. What you've got in the wheelbarrow here is 40 litres of Verve compost. This is compost I bought from B&Q. It's a multi-purpose compost. It's 58% peat, and there is enough material in there to support growth for about 6 weeks. As you know, seed potatoes take longer than that, and so they'll run out of nutrients. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of this 6X, and I'm going to incorporate it at 1 trowel per 10 litre bucket. Now I'll fill this barrow using this bucket. This is a 10 litre bucket. Or should I say it was a 10 litre bucket. It used to have flowers in it, but I bought some of these, brought them home, drilled some holes in the bottom, made it into a plant pot. So this is what I'm going to be growing my early potatoes in. I'll just put this 6X in now. There's 4 of these in there, so we want 4 scoops of that in there and mixed up. So let's do that first. Let's give it a good old mix. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually line these pots that I've made with a couple of plastic bags that you get with your shopping, and I'm going to put some holes in. And if you want to know why I'm doing that, you'll need to watch more than this video to find out. You'll need to watch the video at reveal when the potatoes have grown and I'm going to harvest them. You'll see how useful the bags come in. Okay, that's a good mix. Right, I'll show you what I'm going to do with these shopping bags. There's the bags. I've seen those before. Just a shopping bag. One inside the other, so there's 2. I need to put some holes in the bottom. I need to make sure there's drainage. There usually is holes in these bags, but I need to make sure there's some at the bottom, and for that I'm going to use a Phillips screwdriver. I wouldn't advise you to snip with scissors or use a knife, because that's a cut, it's not a hole, and a cut can quickly become a tear. You don't want cuts, you don't want tears, you want holes. So just put this inside. And just push it through a couple of times in the bottom. Now we've got some drainage. That should be okay, that should be fine. That's it. There's the pot lined with the bag. We're going to put about a 2-inch depth in the bottom of this bag. They're only 10 inches tall, and what I'm looking for is growth above that compost, and so I'm looking to get about 2 inches in there, and then we'll put the set in. That should give me an 8-inch coverage when the pot's full. Okay, so I'll just get my seed potato. This is Maris Bard, early potato. You can see it's chitted. All the chits are on the top, no chits on the bottom. We'll just sit that nicely in the middle of this pot, like so. I think you can probably see that, I'm not too sure. And then we'll cover it over with a few inches of compost. A bit of shake. That's it. Now that pot now is about half full. I'll put one more in, I think. It's about half full. We'll wait till that seed potato pops its head out, and when it does, we'll top it off, and then that's it. We're on our way. Right, this potato is called Annabelle. It's a shop bought potato, as you can see, and it's one that I've set aside. I'm going to have a go with these this year, see how they go. So these weren't bought as seed potatoes, these were bought as potatoes to eat, but set aside. As you can see, they've chitted up quite well. I've got my 10 litre pot, I've got 2 bags in it. I put the holes in the bag, exactly the same compost. I'm going to be using this compost for all of my potatoes this year. So it's B&Q, Verve, multi-purpose, nothing special about it. 6 weeks worth of feed in it. 95%, I think, no, not what I'm talking about, 58, 59% peat. I think the rest of the material in there is recycled material. There's about 6 weeks worth of growing in it. You know, potatoes take a bit longer, so I'm going to be adding this stuff. I've used this a few years now, 6X, great stuff. Good family herb manure. So as you see, I've got that in there. I'll just choose one of these sets now and put it in. So when we wrap this one up, shall we? There we go. That's when these were set aside, these Annabelle. So when I purchased them, I set them aside, just wrapped them up in paper, in the cool, in the dark, and that's the result. Okay. So we'll pop that one in and get it away. You need to be careful at this point you don't actually break chits off, because they've taken a while to grow. It'd be a shame to lose them. Right. That's just about half full. One more. That was about half full. So that's an Annabelle.